started. All right. Let's get this audio finally figured out. What is happening, people? Sorry, boys. I had to finish up a couple things for work. And that's what took me so long. I didn't even mean to have the chat right here, but that's pretty nice. What's up, chat? How you guys doing today? Looking forward to this stream. We should be going live for at least 2 hours today. A little bit more. So let me know, how does the mic sound? I've been really trying to dial in the filters and all that kind of stuff, but I know that it's not perfect. What's up, guys? Jackie, how's it going? Our resident 3-month member. We got 5 minutes until Palace goes on sale. What up, Stephs? 213 OG, welcome, dude. We basically hang out and, well, mostly I cover Supreme. That's what most of the people that are here watch me for. We do live cops. I do a lot of streetwear news, pretty much what I focus on. And, yeah, I see Conrad Watch is asking why his Supreme order got canceled from the sale. And that's right, they actually oversold the sale, which is a flaw of Shopify. How long until Stüssy drop? I believe it's in 2 hours, 1 p.m. Eastern. So we're gonna look at the Palace sale here in a second. It is irritating, man. I agree with that, 100%. You think Supreme is washed, Stephs? It's funny, dude. People have been saying that for 10 years. And the brand still sells out and resells on the Reggie. Hey, Queen of Death. When does Supreme Fall Winter 24 lookbook come out? Sometime in August, says Matt. I believe it will be, yes, usually about a week before. And we talked about this yesterday. What's up, One Up? You're not late at all, dude. We just started. We talked about this yesterday, or maybe the day before. Yeah, it was yesterday. No, it was Wednesday night. I did a stream when the Supreme sale went live. And usually, Supreme tends to release their fall-winter season on like the 3rd Thursday. This year, I'm guessing it might be the 4th Thursday. Like, I'm thinking August 22nd. Will be the first drop. What am I looking to cop? Well, first things first, let's get locked into Palace. We get crazy. We're listening to Elden Ring, but it's lo-fi beats right now. That's the music. If you guys are wondering that. But yes, Palace Skateboards, our resident British skateboarding brand, is having itself a little sale. I'm actually gonna share my live stream on Twitter. I don't know if that actually helps anything, or if you guys even follow me on Twitter. But consider following me. If you ever need to reach me, I know a lot of you send me Instagram DMs. That's a pretty good way of reaching me. I do say I'm on Twitter way more. And if you ever want to ask me a question, talk streetwear, that kind of stuff, that's always a good place to start on X at Tomasu. I'll show you my Twitter. Tomasu VT. Bada bing. There we go. Link should be in the bio. Just gonna tweet out this stream. But yeah, remember to like the stream. It helps the video grow in the algorithm. Got new posts from Supreme drops. Okay. So 1 more minute, about 2 more minutes until this thing starts. And we'll see what's actually live on the site. Let's get the right, correct stream icons going. Let's get the Palace logo going. Let's go to, I have a source called Palace Community. Let's see if that does anything. Here's Palace Community. Good question, Stephs. Do I cop to flip or for the personal? I'd say it's a mix of both. You know, I used to solely cop for personal. For many years, I never resold anything, but when I decided to start this channel or start making videos again, I do support myself and the channel with some reselling on the side. But here's the sale right here. So we'll talk about that later. Bomber jacket, $238. Check drop, shoulder. Ooh, this thing is actually fucking nice. $100. Oh man. Palace jersey, Kawhi baseball jersey. Yo. This thing is sick. Which one should I get? This pink one or the camo one? Snickers bar? Let's do that. Little polo. Oh, the Holy Grail pants are nuts. Those are sick. And then let's grab that polo. Jersey. I'm thinking that polo for the personal though. Is it that good? Fuck. I kind of want a polo. Maybe I should just cop those, what I have in the cart. How long have you been doing this? Have I been making videos or been into streetwear? So I've been making YouTube videos for over 15 years. I've been consistently making weekly like streetwear and Supreme content for about 2 years now. Little over 2 years. But I've been making videos forever. And this is what we got. The Kawhi baseball jersey, flexi blue in large. And then the baggy jeans, the Holy Grails. yeah, those are two items that I really liked. Now let's go to the site and see what else we got. Anyone else cop anything? So that festival bomber jacket sold out. Oh, this was the festival one. This one's pretty cool. With the demon. A little Oni mask right there. That's pretty sick. Here, I'm gonna adjust the screen again. My OCD strikes again. What is my real job? I work from home and I work in the insurance industry. All right, we copped a jersey that sold out. That's cool. Flexi blue, let's go. I just like the colors on this, to be honest. Like, this one's cool too, the Snickers, but I thought this one was more kawaii. I wish there was something on the back. It's all right though. Yeah, I'm glad I passed on that polo. Same thing with this. This is cool, but it's not $107. Maybe I could. I don't know. I could have grabbed it for the Percy, but honestly, what I'd like to do with these are still in stock. Maybe try to rock these. I know they're crazy. I know. Pink ones are wild too. We'll see. Probably try to flip the jersey. We'll see. What's up, Shotgun? We just copped this right here. I'm actually gonna put this in the fonts Discord. I'm working so bad. I'll be in and out of here, bro. I love it. Come hang out. They still have the duffel right there. From the Stella. Denim shirt. So yeah, I was kind of wrong. Like I talked a lot about the items that were currently going to be on sale, like from their current season, but it looks like they've just, everything that's on sale is from like last season. Like I want to say this is stuff from spring. Is this all stuff from spring 24? Because Palace separates them between their spring and summer season, unlike Supreme, which groups them together. I've had the scratchy tee in a black XL a while and sold it for $80. What is the scratchy tee? Oh, the itchy and scratchy? Is that Supreme? Palace. this thing. Is that a Palace tag? This guy. Yes. There you go. We've had that for a while and sold it for 80. Nice. Fall winter 23. Oh, dude. Oh, look at this. I knew this shirt would be sick. I have this. This is my one Palace shirt that I have. 48 bucks. Lowest ask is 134 for the skirt tee. Dude, the Palace skirt, short sleeve shirt. This thing is so sick. 158. I cannot believe I passed. I was like, this came out right before I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy more shirts that have collars and buttons on them. The fact that I passed on this is criminal. This is such a cool shirt. I'm actually looking at getting this. I haven't purchased it yet. This guy gave me such a good deal. But I'll show you guys. This thing right here. BMW. Juan Pablo Montoya. How sick is that? Little vintage F1 shirt. I mean, I want to say the dude gave me like $20, and I was like shopping and like looked at it and was like, I'm gonna go finish my errands. I'm a sucker for the horror themed stuff. Just copped the Palace Family Values tee. It was a must. Nice, dude. Yeah, I'm really trying right now to just expand the wardrobe, get more professional items. I'm looking at these gingham pants though. The flight pants, which these are gently used and they're selling for $135. I'm pretty sure when the Supreme sale actually went, I think these were cheaper than that. I'll have to check, but I want to say I did a video of it. I want to actually check it out really quick. Anyone else cop stuff from Palace? Cold brewed chug. How much were the gingham plants selling for? Is this even? There they are. What did I pass? I passed on these for $100, dude. I'm that much of a bitch that I passed on these gingham flight pants for $100. Oh, look at this. Automatic chapters. Patchwork. This thing is crazy. This thing was crazy slept on. The patchwork jacquard long sleeve. Last sold for $260. Could have bought that for $76. I just love that it says Schizo on it. It's so funny. Someone asked me which sale was better. I think this SS23 sale, which was the previous Supreme sale, is actually quite a bit better. Did I even buy anything from this drop? I'm trying to save money. Okay. How does your pockets not hurt? Buying Supreme stuff is super pricey. Well, dude, I budget correctly, I resell some of it, and sometimes I just don't have a ton of money, you know? Sale looking pretty weak. For Palace, you're saying, Andrew? You guys are so critical of these sales. I think they're not bad. I mean, I'm just happy we get any of this shit for sale. It's pretty expansive, like it's a pretty big sale. You guys gotta sell these out though, so these become hyped. Gotta click buy. Shell joggers. Wouldn't mind some new shorts, but I did just get some polo. I'll show you guys. I got some polo Ralph Lauren shorts on Poshmark. By the way, I have a Poshmark coupon code or something in the description. If you guys ever want to sign up, basically like a website where everyone just lowballs each other. But I ended up going for these guys, just some preppy like gingham shorts. I couldn't cop the Supreme gingham pants, so I had to cop the had to get ready for golfing, frat party, tailgating, or country club. That isn't the whitest thing I've ever seen. It's all trash, says I'm me. Yeah, dude, 100% agree. This stuff sucks. Why would anyone buy this? I did, Allie. Yep, we got these Holy Grail baggies, which that Holy Grail design, like, ooh, pretty nuts. And the kawaii baseball jersey. Music is too loud. Thank you, bro. No one else said anything. We've kind of been... Here's what happened. I had my stream settings dialed in. Reduce the noise. My OCD is up. Is that better, brother? My stream settings were all reset. So apologies for that. Is that better, man? Let me know. Let me know. No problem, dude. Yeah, sometimes I look back at my VODs and I'm like, no one else told me that the music was so loud. Music was too louder than your voice. And no one said shit. You guys gotta tell me. Yeah, basically I'm trying to get my mic back to how it used to sound. And I've looked at tons of videos. Any resale value on this item? On which item? Anyway, we're getting the... Long story short, no one cares about audio, but we're getting it dialed back in. Trying our best here. I am a self-proclaimed scuff streamer. Hey, bro, I appreciate that. That's the best thing about having chat. Man, main thing hurting this pallet sale is available colorways, TBH. Really? I think there's so much shit. Oh, here's the scratchy tee. I mean, you think we could resell this guy? I've already copped my stuff. Probably throw that up on eBay. You guys want to see me do a live eBay listing? Would that be interesting? Hey, bro, CTR, we'll be doing the Stüssy drop on in an hour. So if you want to come out, we'll be doing that in an hour. But I hate how these get saved as WebMP documents or WebMP files. Let's see, Jersey 1. I'll make a quick little eBay listing for this jersey. I'll show you guys what I do for reselling right after a drop. Even though this item just came out, or has been out for a little bit. eBay really is the better platform than StockX or whatever the fuck. StockX is pretty trash with the fees. I almost copped the towel, but after seeing 12% shipping... appreciate that, Shotgun. Yeah, in honesty, like if you look at most streamers and people that do YouTube and... The music is not supposed to be too loud. It really isn't. Even if you still can hear me, it's supposed to be in the background. Is it at least in the background right now? Can you hear it somewhat? I'm more so concerned about the quality of my mic. Fuck, fucking Dark Magician girl? Jeez. Alright, I can't find this at all. Let's go on Grailed, the preferred site. Go to new listing. Menswear, tops, jerseys, designer, Palace. Size large, item name. Palace, kawaii, baseball jersey, flexi blue. And when did this come out? Spring summer 23. That's a while ago. Flexi blue. Brand new. Palace jersey. Wait, what did the actual quote? That'd be kind of funny just to put on the description whatever Palace had listed for their item description on the actual. Hey, Greedy, pull up, bro. I love leaking my own. I love leaking my address. It's super fun. If you guys pulled up, I'd say what's up. I mean, if y'all wanted to fight, I don't think you want the smoke, but you can watch my FTP boxing video if you need to confirm that. And then I need a damn, what's that thing called? A colon? Bro, what the hell is that thing called? Bullet point. Control Shift L. That's how you use the bullet point. No shot, right? You think that works? Control Shift L, guys. Control Shift L. Oh, it's in Word only. Circle bullet. There's got to be a keyboard shortcut for that. That's better. Yep, that's my item description. Boom. Measurements, fuck that. Tags, let's go. Palace, kawaii, baseball, jersey, flexi blue, skate, British, in it. Streetwear, I guess. Fuck it. We got the British. Price. Like, Thomas, if you print your own shipping label, you can save a good amount. USPS has two versions. One is even cheaper. It's free to use. Can you do that for eBay too? I know eBay does this kind of shipping. I probably should. I actually incorporated an LLC this year for my YouTube and reselling business. Calling it a reselling business is so absurd. Has that been there the whole time, guys? This little background? Please tell me it hasn't been. Please tell me the Please tell me the overlay hasn't been there the whole time. It has been. That's so funny. No one told me. Hey, bro. We're vibing. I usually ship through USPS Ground Advantage. Seems cheapest and still pretty fast. Yeah, dude. The convenience of eBay shipping is just so nice, though. But I do agree. Maybe for Grailed, I could do that. But most of these companies just want you to pay shipping through them. It does make it easy. I can't believe nobody said, hey, dude, you got a damn thing on. Oh well. I only resell at a local level. That's cool, bro. Reselling locally is actually cool. You can actually build relationships with people. It's pretty convenient. It can be less stressful or more stressful depending if it's the wrong people. So we got that listed on Grailed. We've pretty much looked at the whole sale. I guess we'll look at it one last time to anybody that didn't look at it with us earlier. I'm guessing it's more of the same people. Remember to hit the like, boys, and let's do a little poll. You already know me well, mostly for personal, of course. Most of my audience actually is for personal, believe it or not, which is, I think, is pretty cool. What kind of poll do you guys want me to do? We could do like a, I don't know, what's cooler, Supreme Palace or Stüssy. We could do, I actually would like to know what you guys, like what kind of content you really like seeing from me. As opposed to, because I've been trying to branch out a little bit in the off season. We've been keeping it strong with other brands, and actually we haven't been doing too bad on recent videos. Stüssy and Nike video got 1,600 views. The Palace 24 sale, 1,300. We got the Supreme 2014 video, as well as the Jordan video. I'd say the only one that didn't do super well was this one right here, the Lacoste video. I think the thumbnail is pretty good. And I don't know, one thing that I've just been thinking about a lot is like, should I put time into making like those dedicated video essays? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? I feel like those channels can just pop off so hard with Lacoste just not hype. I've been wearing that as a kid. Maybe. But I tried to make this kind of like one of those video essays at the beginning. I guess I just don't really have that editing style down. But I just feel like those types of videos go like super hard. A lot of them are in gaming. And I feel like I could do one for Supreme, but like that's what I tried to do with Supreme X Louis Vuitton, and it took so much time, and it just didn't really get. I mean, 920 views after 5 months. It's not bad, but maybe like just keep doing what I'm doing. Just keep doing like news content. Keep talking about what's coming out. I feel like it's slower growth, but it's what you guys already watch me for, so obviously like that's probably what I should keep doing. But you know, just some thoughts I've been having. At the end of the day, I'm always going to make videos that I like making, but obviously like you guys, the viewer, are more important, and what you guys want to see is obviously well, the most important, right? Are the Stüssy Nike jersey and some items the same ones they dropped last year? No, they are dropping a new collection. We can take a look. Wish they did a sale on the stuff right now. On which site? Viez, like Palace? Yeah, me too. If you have the time, you should. Slow growth is better than no growth. Yeah, I agree with that, bro. And I should do that because I feel like those videos do have the chance of like popping off. Wanted that washed moto jacket. I agree, bro. Maybe Palace will do that next season, you know? Fall sale, potentially. I don't have a Stüssy account or nothing, but the website is already up. The thing is, I might be faster on my phone because of Soul Retriever, so I might get that notification, and then we'll just have to see. We'll have to see what happens, but yeah. The plan is to go probably just for the shoes, and then like maybe the shades. I don't know. The fact that I copped Palace today makes me kind of like, and do I really need these sunglasses for personal? Not really. I don't need them. I do want them for sure. And that's the important part. And I try to keep that at kind of the forefront of my channel. Like, we don't need to cop any of this stuff, to be honest. We do like to cop it, but it's all just for fun. Let's see what's happening with Stüssy. Here's the items right here, boys. Let's take a look. Take a closer look. Is that music even hearable? Can you even hear it at all? Barely. There we go. Yeah, I need to chill out. Adds up way too fast. For sure, man. That's the big thing. It's like, for right now, my primary focus isn't even buying clothes. It's like saving money to buy a house someday in the next like couple years. So that's why I'm also like not feeling bad about reselling. And that'd be the goal for mostly what I would do with my YouTube monetization. Like right now, I'm saving most of it. I could buy a new mic. I could do a lot of things, right? But at the end of the day, sometimes I'm like, well, it works. You know, what's the point of getting something new? I can get tax write-offs for equipment, which is pretty dope. I do like that. I got a new graphics card for my computer. I got some upgraded RAM. And I think that stuff makes sense. But don't need to go crazy and buy just like hella clothes just to be like so cool for, you know, for who? For you guys? I mean, you guys, you know, you already think I'm cool. You're watching this video. I mean, maybe you don't, but yeah. That's my take on buying tons of clothes just cause. Okay. Originally pulled this up for One Up. He asked, a few of the items look exactly the same. Yeah, they have windbreakers right here. And it looks like this mesh item right here. Not really mesh, but it's like surfwear. Like these items are basically surfwear, essentially. And this stuff is pretty much a typical lightweight windbreaker. Hoodies are cotton, and then this is some kind of a mesh. So it looks like a bunch of different materials. This is all coming out in 30 minutes. 27 minutes to be exact. I guess I can get rid of the Palace logo. Jersey last year said Stüssy on the back. That would be cool if we had some additional pictures. Let's see what else is coming out. According to Larry, Bape and Xbox. Someone also wanted me to cover Cause and Human Made. I don't know if I even want to do that. Kith Birkenstocks came out. Stüssy, Nike, Pleasures X Evangelion. Oh, that's cool. That also comes out at 1 p.m. Have you guys watched Evangelion? This shit is a insane anime. I'd say if you've never seen anime, you should watch Evangelion first. And be like, what the fuck am I watching? But yeah, the Palace stuff comes, or the Stüssy stuff comes out anymore. It's awesome. So many collabs. And dude, this is the problem. Here's my take on this. I want to do a video on this some point because I have a lot of these takes on like the industry and kind of like sneaker culture. I rant about it on stream frequently, but one of the biggest problems right now with sneaker culture and streetwear culture is people don't care about a drop pretty much unless it's a collab or an insanely high tier cool drop from like Supreme, Palace, Stone Island, ALD maybe, like Kith, kind of like higher end stuff. I don't know a ton about like Louis Vuitton. Those like it's a different market, but the problem is no one cares about like Reebok unless they're doing a collab with this Puerto Rican rapper. And while this is cool and I love that he's getting a shoe, it's awesome that the creative people are getting more input. And I think it's great for them, but it's bad for the sneaker culture and the streetwear culture because there are just too many drops, too many collabs. After a while, once we've seen the 51st, this is probably what, the 70th? This is probably the 169th rapper that's gotten a collab. It stops meaning something. Now compare that to 2009 when Kanye West got the Air Yeezys. This was monumental. This was insane. Because he was the first. Pretty much. There was a couple other ones, but none of them had done it with Nike. It just meant something, right? He debuted it during a music video. It was really hyped. You got Kobe wearing them. Just a different era, right? And then Nike takes the colorway and just remakes it. But just back in the day, I guess my point is, like, this is a cool collab. I mean, I don't personally think I would wear these items, but it's cool. It's just overproduced. Exactly, Isaac Greasy. I mean, Travis Scott shoes all look the same. Travis Scott, yeah, he's a... I kind of shit on Travis Scott's shoes. I'm not really a big fan of them, but it's like that's the only shoe that people even care about these days is a Travis Scott release, right? Like these shoes that I'm going for today, the Stüssy Nike drop, which in the past, I feel like 4 years ago, definitely during COVID, right? This were to come out, it'd be super hyped. And it's not to say that items need to be hyped to have value or to be cool, because it's not true. But it helps when people are talking about it, right? It helps when people are excited for it and actually want a pair of sneakers. Maybe we'll go for the size 11s today. I don't know. How do these fit even? Nike LD 1000s. Fit. These look like they would fit snug. Resale is dead. Sneaker market is over.
Is dead. Guess it's time for me to get a job. Yo, what's going on with your YouTube? Jumpman Chris here. We're calling back at y'all with another vid. So we have a...
I just can't take people like this seriously. I'm sorry. Jumpman Chris, I'm sure he's a cool dude.
Discussion video that I want to talk to you guys about the state of like what is going on with reselling. As we all know, basically almost every single shoe, unless it's hype or limited or Travis Scott, it's a brick, doesn't sell out, and even if it does, they're not doing much anyways, right?
I agree with this guy. Does this sound too loud or is it fine? Because I kind of want to listen to what this guy has to say while we wait for this drop. Do you guys have an input on this sound?
The reselling right now is just not there anymore. And I just want to take you guys back because reselling has always been a thing since as long as I've been into sneakers. back in like even 2015, 16,
Not bad.
even 2012, there's always been somewhat type of reselling for sneakers. Sorry, it just is what it
Oh,
is.
sure, bro. Yeah, one up, I got you, bro. Okay. Let's do a breakdown before we get back to that video, because I want to see what this guy has to say about actually the state of sneakers, and maybe kind of have some points that I agree with. Let's go look at pictures of this drop. What's coming out today from Stüssy? What exactly are we working with here? Get the Elden Ring music back up. Here we go. So here's the collab. It's basically a surfwear inspired collaboration. So most of these items are made for Jumperman Chris voice really annoying. Yeah, he is annoying. I don't know. I've never seen that guy before in my life, but I'm sure he's a nice guy. Here is one of the items. This is the surfer jersey. It's a jersey, but like it's more of a surfing shirt. Like this is a shirt you'd wear in the water. So yeah, get that jersey if you want something to go surfing in. This is a towel with the little baseball scoreboard. If you're a big baseball fan, maybe go for this guy. It's all right. It's not really doing much for me personally. Same thing in blue. I'm gonna take a coffee chug and kind of scroll through these pictures really quick. Hey, what's up, Shady Munch? How you doing, brother? Got the same thing in yellow. The shorts are actually pretty cool. I believe these are board shorts. Do I think the jersey will resell? I don't know, Greedy. I can't really give any good predictions on this Stüssy drop because I've never been a big Stüssy guy. Like, I've always liked them from a distance, but I've never followed their drops ever. I always saw Stüssy as kind of like a streetwear brand of the past. I didn't really know people were still into it like that. But I learned very quickly they definitely are. So I'd like to keep, or just start to get more Stüssy coverage on the channel. But right now, I can't give you any insight on anything reselling except for the shoes, because on StockX, they're already going for about double retail. I'm guessing they'll be around 215. If I can sell them for 225, I'd be happy, because I am just going for a quick flip today. And yeah, Shotgun Facelift's got the best take in the chat. We were talking about the problems with streetwear culture, sneaker culture. The problem is social media has absolutely destroyed hype streetwear. Everyone has TikTok brain. Look at this collab, look at this collab, look at this, look at that. You're being pulled everywhere to where something gets a month or two tops, and then people forget instantly. Exactly. And maybe that's good for me. Maybe that's good because I can keep covering what's next. And that's why I like that there is always something to talk about. But as a consumer, what are we actually valuing here? What's actually something that's worthwhile? Like, I recently went and got this fucking Burberry overcoat. I've been buying stuff for weddings, guys. I bought a Burberry nice blazer made of wool. It's from the 90s. It was originally tailored for someone, and I'm going to get it tailored. That's something that I can keep for the rest of my life. Right? And it was $19. Compare that to a Supreme t-shirt that costs almost two times that. Maybe going after vintage stuff, maybe going to the thrift store, maybe getting brands that have been around for longer than 20 years is actually what we should be doing. Or getting more expensive stuff that can last us for a lifetime, right? How much of this stuff is disposable? I'm not saying that you should not go for this drop. If you want some new board shorts, go for it, dude. I'm always going to be pro people buying stuff that they like, because that's what I literally do constantly, you know? I don't know, but it's good to have these conversations. I know a lot of my audience is more mature than maybe some other channels that cover similar content. I have no idea. But we definitely try to keep a level head around here. And then looking at the shades. These are the items that I would cop for pickleball. I'm really debating these guys. We might pull the trig. if I resell that jersey, okay, the jersey and $245 was the total cost of my order. So $89 for the jersey. Shipping was $12. Taxes were $19.69. So I'm gonna divide that by 2. Plus 89. So in the jersey I bought for $104 after the sale. And then the pants technically were $140. One thing, guys, that's huge, and I recommend all of you start doing if you haven't already done this, and this is something that some people have been doing for a long time, it's create a personal budget and log every single time you spend money. Not going to go through that, but for me, it's been incredibly helpful in like, how much am I actually spending per month? I'm in a tax state and I didn't get taxed. That's awesome, dude. I don't want to see my numbers. Hey, one up. I felt the same way, bro, but here's a counterpoint to your statement. You might be joking, but in all realness, the numbers are what they are. You know, that's how much you spent. Just the difference is once you actually notice it and take accountability, you're like, damn, okay. Nah, I know what I spent. I figured, bro. I figured I don't have to say that. All right. In terms of outerwear, I know my OCD is all OCD. I know my ADHD, that's actually a diagnosis that I actually have, has been all over the place today. But here is one of the coolest pieces from this drop. I really would like to see the back. We do see the back, and it's a Nike swoosh. Okay. This is the one piece that we actually see the back of. If this is like $160, I think it's not bad. I think this guy could be a really nice like thing you'd wear to the beach to kind of cover up from UV. A lot of this stuff I forgot to mention is like UV protection. So Stüssy made a lot of this stuff to like actually protect yourself from the sun. Where are you located, One Up? Buying jackets like this, and it's 8 to 10 months summer here and 100 plus. Damn. Where do you live, brother? Are you down in the Florida? Maybe? It was 255 euros or pounds on UK drop. What did you cop, Michael? What did you cop, mate? Mobile, Alabama, South Coast. I think you've told me that. I'm not sure. Tote bag. I'm not a tote bag guy. This hat's kind of interesting. It's very basic. I don't think it's really worth getting, personally. And then we have this long sleeve mesh guy, which I think this is very circumstantial. It's like, do you go to the beach a lot? I think the items that you can wear pretty much everywhere are the zip up with the sweatpants. They are very basic, but basic isn't necessarily bad. Not necessarily bad. Andrew Swain, the richest guy in the chat, bro. Yeah, dude, you and your wife and your Montclair jackets. I get it, bro. I get it, dude. Andrew's like, yeah, I'm looking at these new Saint Laurent boots. I don't know if I really want them. They're a light 1,500 bucks. We'll see. We might cop it. We like quality, my guy. No, dude, you're doing it right, man. I'm not hating you at all. I'm fucking just having a laugh because it's awesome. Damn. That's $400. SB on VMAX. That's crazy. Yeah, dude. Andrew's doing it right. I would say my goal is to be like that, bro. Is to buy way less items and like get a couple things. Seriously. Like, if I can get a Burberry trench coat someday, that's one of my grail items. Not for women, but for men. Burberry is definitely my favorite designer brand. Yeah, one of these guys. Little pea coat. Regular fit. You can't be getting the slim fit stuff. Andrew, do you follow Dye Workwear on Twitter? I've definitely been getting red pilled by Dye Workwear. This guy? This dude is based. He's actually taught me a ton about how to dress nicer. Does Ralph Trench count? For sure, bro. Ralph Lauren is a great brand. Ralph Lauren's an amazing designer. He's got an awesome story too. Shotgun Facelift is a huge Off-White fan. Or stan, but I only buy pieces from when Virgil was actually involved. Yeah, for sure, dude. Off-White, I never got into it just because I got exposed to Virgil whenever he basically got... I got exposed to Virgil from Pyrex, and I thought Pyrex was super corny. So when he made Off-White, I was like, oh, there goes that guy making his shit. And then the 10 came out, and I like... When did the 10 come out? I think I was taking a break from sneakers. That was during my time. When did this come out? Was this 2017? Yeah. What was I doing in 2017? How did I miss this? I was in college. I don't know. Yeah, I can show the Stüssy cap for sure. Burberry is such a nice pattern. I've never heard of him. I already read that. Here's the Nike Stüssy cap. We don't have any other pictures of it quite yet. But let's see. Maybe people in the Discord have more pictures. Oh, Font's wearing the damn Yeezy pods. That's funny. Who's going for Stüssy? Anybody know how the Stüssy Nike shorts fit? Bro, if they're anything like Nike shorts, probably one size big. And that's just my guess. Pennywise asked, do I like the cap? I like it. I don't think I would buy it. It's a pretty basic hat. All things considered. I was thinking to go my Supreme size down. Yeah, probably. You can always sell it too. Like, when have you bought something recently, like, too small? I've almost always bought stuff too big. Yeah, me too, bro. I like my shorts above the knee. Did the black Stüssy tee sold out? It hasn't dropped yet. Yeah, this stuff is right here, guys. If you want to cop the Stüssy drop. Alright, we'll do a poll for what did you cop today? How about that? What did you cop today? We'll do, what? Action Bronson New Balance? Those dropped today. Let's see, Palace sale. Stüssy X Nike. Other. You know what? We'll do other or nothing. I want the white sunglasses. Yeah, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, boys. How often does Stüssy drop? Do you guys know? I fucking hurt my hand, boys, boxing yesterday or 2 days ago. I was going absolutely bonkers on this heavy bag. And I was doing uppercut, uppercut, hook, and then the 8, which is like the overhand right. So like a cross is like this from right here. Overhand right is kind of like that. And I just clocked basically the heavy bag kind of like that with my hand bent because I'm coming at it from a weird angle. And I just like, poof. So what I have is this CBD cream right here. Doesn't it release at 10 a.m.? Depends on where you live, brother. This drop comes out at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Holy shit, bro. Is this not coming out for another hour? Fuck, dude. I totally thought this was coming out. That's my bad, boys. Shit. Well, we might have to pause the stream, guys. And by that, I mean, we definitely are going to have to pause the stream. So we can do one or two things. I can leave the stream on in intermission and just put it like I'll be back in an hour because I need to go back to work. Or we can end the stream and start a new one. What do you guys think? Shotgun facelift mods? Can I get any mods in here? I guess Shotgun, you're the only mod in here. You let me know what you think we should do here, as I do need to work. This will drop at 1 p.m. Eastern. I'll be chilling here either way. Yeah. Is it cool if we just leave? I mean, I just don't want... If I leave the stream unattended, I feel like maybe no one would watch. And then we're sad. Or I could just stream myself working. That'd be kind of funny. Alright, we're going to leave it open. Alright. Let's get a fun little video going up. And then this is exactly an hour long. So we're just going to have this going. You can just put the news stream upcoming so we can wait there. I think that's a better idea. Because I think if I leave it open, you guys, it'll probably just be a little bit... No, let's just leave it open, dude. Fuck it. I kind of want to do that. Let's see that. Let's do that. We'll get some text on the screen. Set your alarm clocks. This is my text from the sale video we did. Did Supreme ever stock any new items? I have no clue. We'll do intermission. Please wait. Oh, here we go. Stream intermission. Please wait, maybe. Can this be centered? Alignment. Center. Yes. Alright, boys. More or less, we'll be back in about 45 minutes. So, I'll put that on the stream. Be back. There we go. Do I need to even put that right there? There we go. All right. Thank you guys for coming out for this first part of the stream. We're going to take a brief break. So go walk around outside, 10 a.m. Eastern. Yep, you got that right, bro. Thank you. I'll do, take a brief little break, chill out, pet your dog, get some food in you, take a lap around the block, and we will be back and fresh, locked in for Stüssy and Nike. Don't you go anywhere. But really though, if you have to go somewhere, understandable. We'll be back in about 45 minutes. All right, guys. All right, boys, we are back. 1 minute late. Let's freaking lock in, get the stream back alive. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We're real. I'm a real person, guys. I'm a real streamer. I got a real job, man. How's everyone doing? We ready for this drop here? I'm ready. Ready to lock in. I know I'm late. It's terrible. Let's get this. What the heck is this screen right now? It's like Elden Ring lo-fi. What do you guys think of the tunes, though? Real talk. Kind of vibey. Kind of dope. There's my order. There's my Palace jersey. Buy my jersey. I'll send you a discount. Speaking of plugs, speaking of discounts and stuff like that, I want to show you guys what I actually have for sale. I think I showed it in my Stüssy video, but I'm going to show it again just really quick. And I've always said this, around market price, but willing to do discounts for you guys, the viewers. But if anyone wants this, I think one of the best pieces of spring summer 24 was the denim collection. This is the stripe denim camp cap. Honestly, I think if I held on to it for a year or two, this would be like $150, maybe 125. The jacket and pants were really sick, but I kind of want to keep it. It's $48. I don't really need it. I'd rather use this money towards the next season, this current drop. So I think these are going for like $75, $80. I do probably a little less than that. This guy also love the camo red tiger. Well, not really red tiger. It's called red tiger, but it's more of an urban camo from Call of Duty. This is the military red camo camp. It's got a pretty cool back on it. Supreme 94th Division embroidered right there. All still in the packaging. And then last but not least, a t-shirt. American Psycho, still sealed, size large. Bada bing. There it is. But you guys can hear me okay, correct? The sound is decent. The stream is on, I hope. Okay. Just want to check if chat, if you guys are still here. If you saw me plugging that, you probably plugged your ears. Like, we don't want to see this shit, bro. Show us Stüssy. I'm actually curious to look at those pieces. Here's the striped denim camp cap. Damn, this guy's not going for what I thought it was. I actually sold this tee for quite a bit. I'm going to streaming now. I sort of want that tee, my medium, and that tee is super tight. Oh, really, bro? Yeah, if you wanted, I'd be happy to do a nice discount. For you, one up. You're always in here. Do we have retails? I don't know if we do, man. Let me check. Does anyone have retails for Stüssy drop? Pleasure's X Evangelion looks so cool too. I have no idea if Stüssy has Apple Pay. I have no clue about any of that stuff. This one's actually going for more than the other one. It's funny. But I asked the Fauntleroy's Finest Discord about all that stuff, and hopefully we'll get something from somebody. But I don't know where they would get the retails from. I think maybe some of this stuff is already in stores, I believe, at Stüssy and Dover Street Market locations. Camo usually does well over time. It does, yeah. Last sale was 75. I had an ask for this on So Long for StockX for 75, and it just never got filled. No one's asking anything for a size large, so I might just do like a quick... Let's see, what's the most expensive one that's sold? StockX is so bad for reselling. $90, $82, $75. Yeah, 75 I guess is what I had to do. But I would do like 69 shipped out the door. Go back to Lo-Fi Girl and let's lock in. Can you tell the prices? Can tell you the prices of the EU drop. Oh yeah, we have the prices for the shoes. The shoes are 110 USD also. So we have the price of the shoes. Maybe that means we have more SS24. Here we go. 165 for the hoodie. We have retails. We got retails. What's up, XY? Bro, check out the gaming channel. We got some new boss kills. And if you ever want to hop in Discord, bro, I'd love to talk Elden Ring with you. XY helped me out with Elden Ring a lot in a stream on my other channel with one viewer. He was the only guy in here. It's pretty cool. Here is the retail of the hoodie. 165. So we're going through retails right now. If you need to rewind. 120 for the fleece stonewashed pants. That's not terrible. This is the same thing. Where is we got a tote bag. 175 that's a scam. UV Crew. $90. This will resell. Someone asked me earlier. This will resell. Yeah, bro. If you add me on Discord, my name is it's just SupThomas. Literally the same thing as my username, which is crazy. What are these guys? Fuck this. We're not buying the sunglasses, guys. 210. See you later, boy. It's not exactly. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. You can find literally shades that look like this, Oakley's, on Amazon for $60. And unless they're designer, this isn't really designer. It's streetwear. It's Nike. I just don't value that. Hat is $55. The IKEA bag special drops in 5 minutes, by the way. Let's try to get all these items. $175 for the long sleeve jersey. More expensive than the hoodie is kind of weird. I think that's priced a little bit too high. Now, what are the water shorts? Are these like 110? $90 for water shorts is nice. How much are the sweats? They're 120. What's the towel? Lowest ask is 415. It's so funny. 75 is what I expected. See, like Undefeated stuff, I feel like does kind of the same thing for me. Undefeated, while it's less hyped, it more or less is a bit cooler in terms of pricing. We got 30 people in here. Let's go. We revived the stream. We kept it live for so long. I'm just gonna check my volume. think my noise gate is a little bit too high. I'm not going to change it right now, but I think my noise gate is popping a little too much. What is the shell jacket? This is my favorite piece of outerwear from this drop. Fucking make it bigger. Are you guys seeing that? $330 for this? Bud, what are they smoking? That can't be right. What is this made of? This is a fucking shell jacket. Where's the sale list? It's on Twitter, but we're looking at it right now. Just rewind the stream a little bit. We've been talking about all the items. Yeah, this is the golden linen special. Basically everything is kind of expensive. Like the shades are $210, water shorts are actually affordable. But we're gonna lock in right here, Stüssy.com/password. I'm also gonna be on my phone. I'm gonna lock in for this. Hopefully Soul Retriever gives me the actual notification when it comes out. Oh damn, some black cement 3 cleats. Those are cool. Those baseball cleats. Look at those things. I've always liked those. I never played sports like that actually Nike made crossover like retro cleats for. Never played football or baseball in high school. Lacrosse got mad sold out. We never got any cool lacrosse cleats. But 2 more minutes, guys. Let's fucking lock in. Let's go. Well, I'm buying less now, I can tell you that. Been loving linen clothes lately, but no 330. Yeah, bro. I don't even know if it's linen. It looked like a shell. I mean, this is good. 165. We're just gonna single target the shoes in green. Like personally, I don't need water trunks for $90, even though that's a good price. All right, guys, one more minute. Let's get in here. If you're new, subscribe to the channel, like the stream. It'll give you better luck if you subscribe and like the video. I've been told this by the president of Stüssy, Mr. Sean Stüssy himself. I think we just refresh this, and then I should get a noti. Almost live. I'm on my phone. It's the same link. Let's go, boys. One more minute. I might absolutely suck at this drop, depending on... I don't know what Stüssy's website looks like. It's 10 o'clock. Here it is. Size 10. Size 5 is already sold out. What the fuck? Check out. Go for 10.5 on the shoes on my phone. Free shipping for $200 or more. Maybe I could have added the water shorts or like the jersey. I probably should have done that. That would have been exactly $200. I'll do that on my phone. On my phone, checkout is cooked. Estimated wait time is 18 minutes. Brother. The jersey I have, XL, 8 minutes on my phone. I probably should have just... Damn. That's unfortunate. Let's try just doing it on the browser. So I'm shopping on Soul Retriever. 17 minutes out the gate is cooked, bro. Man, I can't even add the shoes to the queue. It doesn't even show me. Calculating. Oh, less than a minute. Okay, we're good. Still 8 minutes on my phone. Calculating wait time on Safari. We have a chance here. Sorry, the screen is super small. That's my bad. Do we have a better background we can use? New Supreme Community, New Supreme Web Store. That's good enough. Nope. Okay, we're gonna leave it like that. Sorry guys, a little bit small. Sold out. Jersey is sold out. Size large on my phone. XL still in my cart. 7 minutes. There has to be a way to make this screen bigger, easier than dragging it the way I always do. How do I use? There has to be a little key, a little hidden leaf village. Sold out, size XL. So the jersey's going pretty quick, guys. The UV jersey in the larger sizes. Shoes might also be cooked. Nope, they still show in stock. Is that thing really 330? 280 bucks is what it actually is. Towel is actually 60 bucks. So StockX was wrong on some of the prices, by the way. I tried to add the shoes super late, 23 minutes. So basically we're only really going on right here. Shoes still in stock, sizes 10 and above. Yeah, this 11 looks good. I love this estimated wait time, less than a minute, and it's been at least 3 minutes. I have 2 10.5s, it says on my phone. That's not gonna really happen. I didn't cop anything from Supreme sale. I grabbed some stuff from Palace today, though. I grabbed these items from Palace today. Holy Grail baggies in navy and the flexi blue. 14 minutes now. They've just shoved me back into the queue. For no apparent reason. That's pretty lame. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that one bit. Now it's less than a minute. All right. Is it GG though? What's happening? Don't refresh the page. It will update automatically. I did that on my phone. I refreshed the page. Rookie mistake. So yeah, Stüssy's just a basic Shopify queue. I mean, we got fiber internet. We got, it should be 1,000 megabytes up and down. Also known as 1 gigabyte. Gigabit? I believe it's a bit. Size 11 is amazing for resale. I know, because it's my size. I know, right? Yeah, I'm a 10.5, 11. It'd be cool to get this. I haven't copped a shoe in a while. What was the last pair of shoes that I bought? Was it the... It might be the Luffy's. In terms of actual sneakers, the one-piece Fila... Not Fila. I wish it was Fila. The one-piece Puma. Puma Classic Suedes. Or they're just called the Puma Suedes, I think. That was the last, like, sneaker that I went for. 3-minute checkout. Very nice. Some sizes sold out already. Oh, yeah, for sure. Let me check out. Yeah, dude. Let me try. Alright, guys. Be honest. Did you like the stream or not? Here's the poll results. 61 votes. 37% of you copped nothing today. Apparently 34% of you have copped or are trying to cop Stüssy and Nike. Palace sales, 16% other. 11% of you copped other. Appreciate that, Greedy Surge. We'll do another poll. Stüssy X Nike, W or L? There it is. Simple as. Simple poll. Other equals all of the above. Yeah, what are we thinking on this drop? Is it a W? I have 2 10.5s in my phone. Less than a minute, huh? It's crazy. Stüssy's opinion on less than a minute is a little bit different than mine. $10 minutes, bro. And that's not for me going to paint. That's not for me going to paint. That does not matter. Grabbed the new Kiko A6. Cool, dude. It's a long minute. It's 10 minutes. But I'm assuming that everyone is probably in the same situation. So, it is what it is. Sunglasses being 210 sucks, man. 175. Oh shit, that's still a little bit more than what I'd want to pay. Yeah, that's still a little more than what I'd want to pay. For sure. Sold out. Damn it, dude. Well, there's the L, boys. There's the long-awaited L. It's sold out in 10.5. Let's try for a 11.5. I guess I still have it on my phone. Sold out in 10.5 too. Rip. What are the blue ones doing? No one wants the blue ones. The blue ones aren't even selling out at all. And the clothes are just not super... Oh, people went for the jersey. People went for the long sleeve jersey. Less than a minute. Let's see if that's actually true. Black water shorts are sold out. Yeah, I'm not going to go for any of this apparel. Bots skipping or what's going on? I mean, probably. I'd imagine that there's lots of bots on this because there's really no drops that are happening. So I'm assuming that the hardcore resellers are going for everything. Sold my last Kiko A6 pair for $270 profit. That's crazy, dude. I need to get more tapped into A6. I would just take the L, bro. No need to push it. Hey, bro, I'm just chilling. I ain't doing anything else. I mean, obviously I need to get back to work eventually. Bent Gable Knits X A6 drop is at 3 p.m. Eastern. What is that? Bent Gable Knits. Do you guys know what this is? Have you heard of that? Yeah, don't give up. Obviously, we have it in the cart. There's no point to not give up. There's no point in giving up. What are the Kiko Asics that came out today? The Gel Flamo. Retail $305. You got these, bro? Just ended up copying Palace Slides. Save your money and get a 6 Gel Resolution 9. They're the best for pickleball. Hey, bro, I'm not buying a new paddle unless we get sponsored over here. Maybe we'll do more pickleball content. That's what I want to do, is do a review of some sneakers playing pickleball. That's been an idea I've had for a while. I did it for the Air Max, or the Andre Agassi shoes, the Nike Air Tech Challenge 2s. I sold the Kiko Hysteric Glamour Classics for $600. Damn, bro. That's awesome. Yeah, I got burned a little bit doing some New Balance collabs, like the CP projects, bro. Copped 2 pairs of those yellows, 1 pair of the grays. The grays were decent. I barely made money on the grays. Sold 1 pair of the yellows for pretty much a loss. No, for a loss. And now I have 1 pair of the yellows just sitting in my closet. So I guess A6 is the move. Which right now, that makes sense. That's the stuff that like the higher tier, kind of more collab people are into. Not collab people, but like the more like fashionistas, for lack of a better word. The elevated hypebeast community. I'll give you a 30% off code for A6. Damn, bro, that'd be sick. The high fashion people, yeah, they're into the A6 and stuff like that. That was probably the worst shop I've done in over a year. I mean, this is what happens all the time, you know? It's like, either you get it or you don't. If people weren't in our position where we didn't get it, there wouldn't be like resale at all. So we need to put up with this as part of it. I know you know that, but it does suck. Kiko is my favorite high fashion house, so I've kept a few pairs for personal. Not all of them are desired aftermarket. For sure, bro. I don't know anything about Kiko. I don't care if an item sells up. Yeah. Yep, but it's just unfortunate. Okay, these are sold out entirely. This is a death queue. All right. Well, there we go, boys. Took a nice L on Stüssy. I guess we'll just take a look at the rest of the drop, and then probably ooh, their next collab will be with Fox Racing. So excited for that. Let's look at that later. Is that what you're saying, Kiko? Kiko Konostov? Ooh, let's look at that later. Stüssy Nike Dry Fit socks. You can get the Dry Fit socks. That's kind of cool. There's the crew. Water shorts. Black, blue's almost sold out. Black's almost sold out. Yellow was the least desired. Makes sense. These actually ended up selling out. Okay. Did I fuck up? Should I have bought the shades? This, the shell jacket for $280. Sold out. In chino. Black. Sold out as well. That linen boy. The tote bag sold out. Wow, the hats. Medium. So people really weren't after the fleece stuff. I guess that makes sense. Oh, there was this for $100. That's not terrible at all. The fleece pant. Oh, so there's 3 colorways. Nike fly cap, blue. I don't know why the blue is still available. Sold out in the large size. I'm not about to resell some sunglasses though, boys. That just sounds stupid. Lowest ass is $375. Maybe I should have though. Damn. Should have gone with my gut. Worry-free purchasing. New feature. No fee resale. Didn't love it? Resell your purchase without any fees within 90 days of delivery. What? What is that? What is that? With no fee resale, you can easily resell your recently purchased item. StockX will waive the fees within 90 days of delivery. This means there are no transaction processing or shipping fees, so you can earn more money back than with traditional selling. Click the Sell Now button. What? Products must be sold within 90 days of delivery. Oh, this is if you buy something from StockX, you can resell it. That's so funny. That actually is kind of cool, though. If you buy it from someone who, like, sold it for way less than what you think it's worth, that's not a bad option. Damn, I should have bought the Crocs 7-Eleven. That was the real drop. From 2022. Anyone take a W? I wanted a blue hat, can't buy it. It's still available in medium large, it says, but you probably wanted the large XL. I always get the largest size hats for my hair and head size. Alright. I'd say it was a hype drop for sure. More hype than I thought. So Stüssy definitely earned itself a place on a brand that we are definitely going to start covering more often. I mean, there's 41 people in here now. W. I'm going to end the poll. 65% of you said this was a W. 26 votes. That's not bad. Yeah, no biggie. Let's take a look at this Fox Racing collab. Or is this Stüssy? Who was talking about a Fox Racing collab? Is it Stüssy or is it with... Who is this with? Stüssy, maybe? Stüssy? Kiko X Fox. Okay, that's right. Is there pictures of it? Do we know anything about it? I had a friend who worked for StockX briefly. He said morally he couldn't do it anymore because the legit checking there is extremely piss poor. I'm sure it's terrible. Dude, looking at this, my video's not bad up in the ratings. I just saw it. Videos. There it is right there. That's my thumbnail, boy. Well, no pictures of Kiko X Fox Racing. That's annoying. Kiko Kastranov. Kostadinov X Fox Racing. Here we go, Instagram. Okay. That looks pretty cool. Menswear. Menswear. It's like a Russian brand? Japanese, maybe? Kiko sounds Japanese, but the last name seems Russian. Oh, nice. Yeah, these look cool. You can target the rich Asian buyer too. That's like a huge... They have a huge Japanese following. Yeah, if you can corner the Japanese streetwear buyer, you can just print money. Those dudes, those ladies too. Tons of female Japanese hypebeasts. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much going to do it. I mean, we covered a lot today. We covered the Palace sale. Let's do a recap of everything before we get out of here. We covered the Palace sale, right? We looked at all this. We copped a few things. Still quite a lot of items available on their website. Get it while it's still in stock. Get yourself these that I bought for some reason. I thought 125 was a great deal. These were $298. That discount is crazy. I still think these will resell eventually. Asics are dope looking and comfy as fuck, but they just don't fit my personal aesthetic, and that's fine, dude. You don't have to buy them. There's a lot of shoes like that that I feel the same way. Decent amount of Palace shorts. Ripstop. Hey. 118 down to 71. That's pretty cool. Some hoodies. The chain basketball jersey, man. Full size run. In all colors. MVP vest. Ooh. That's not bad looking. Some t-shirts. Boxy tees. All these t-shirts pretty much sold out. A couple of these lift-off tees still available. These are pretty cool. Little skier. I like that. I love the Asics skating shoes. Comfy and easier to style. I don't know if I know what the Asics skating shoes look like. Shocking behavior. Some Palace P hats. Any of those still in stock? Looks like most of them are sold out. Big Palace logo right there. Triferg hat. Oh, some P hats. There's one right there, yellow. 29 bucks. Hey. New York, London, Tokyo, LA. Not bad. Some Palace slides. Still in stock. Cordura backpack was on sale. Pool floaty. Peach 6-panel. We looked at that, and then we went to the Stüssy drop, and it ended up being an hour late. We cut the stream off for a bit, and now we're here. I'd love to go for more, guys, but it's a work day, and my employer will want me back on the job. So thank you, everyone, for coming out. Again, subscribe if you haven't already. Like the stream. Have a good weekend. You know, stay safe out there. Stay hydrated. Stay cool. It's a balmy. How hot is it outside? Only 101 outside right now, which actually isn't bad for 10 a.m. in Arizona. It's going to get up to probably 110 today, if I had to guess. Severe weather warning. It's so hot here. Nah, 108. Not too bad. But, yeah, stay tuned for more Supreme streetwear videos. I'll continue to do the news on upcoming drops. Planning on doing a Supreme Dickies collab breakdown from those 3 collabs next week. Probably some. Eventually want to cover the Uniqlo X1 piece drop that's coming out later this summer. I have a video idea, the top 10 rarest Supreme items of all time. Reacting maybe to some of my old Supreme reviews. That'll probably be a stream video idea for next week. I'll try to mark that down. And then when we hit 3K subscribers, which hopefully will be before this upcoming season, I'll do my entire Supreme collection and show you guys everything that I got. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Finish the day off strong. Been your boy Thomas, and I'm out. Peace and Buckies. See ya. Oh, and a potential Buckies merch collab video would be pretty funny, because I've become a Buckies fan and fully invested. So, yep. See you guys later.